Molly's class always found games to play in the schoolyard, but there was no extra equipment to play on, nothing to add to their fun.
Forgot to say November.
But one day at the toy shop...
Oh, look at that! That box! It's got a jungle gym inside. It's got swings and climbing things. Wouldn't that be fun to play on? There's lots of boxes. You must have to put it together.
It's the best jungle gym money can buy.
What if we had this in our playground?
This school doesn't have that sort of money. It costs a lot to jungle gym like that.
Aww.
Oh, you're not going to give up that easily, are you? Molly?
We could save up our pocket money.
You'll need a little more than that, I'm afraid. Millie?
We could sell something.
Yes? Any ideas?
Biscuits. We could make biscuits and sell them.
A biscuit factory. Chloe?
I think biscuits are a bad idea. Huh? Bad idea?
Yeah. Let's sell a teacher.
Humphrey, if you have something intelligent to say, put your hand up.
Sorry, Miss Blythe.
Indeed. Chloe, you have another suggestion?
I think we should make chocolates.
Chocolates. Well, shall we have a vote? Who wants to make chocolates to raise money for the jungle gym? Biscuits? Well, biscuits it is. It was your idea, Millie. You'd better come up with a plan.
Well, Alf is good with numbers. He could work out how many biscuits we need to make.
Yes.
And I know where to get a good recipe. And I know all about ovens.
Good, Poppy. Yes, everyone should pitch in.
Sophie's careful, and so is Chloe. So, they could buy all the ingredients from the shop. I'm not helping. I'm going to do my chocolates.
But if you don't all work together, it'll be harder.
I can make the money all by myself.
Well, then, I wish you good luck. You'd all best get cracking, then.
I've got a good idea. We can make a list of all the things we need.
Aunt Maud had a fine biscuit recipe,
Just a minute.
but Molly needed Millie to come with her. Sometimes Aunt Maud could be a bit, well, snippy.
Here's the recipe.
Thanks, Aunt Maud. You're very kind.
Fiddlesticks.
Sophie, I've got a job for you. Here's a list of everything we need to make the biscuits. But Sophie can't carry it all on her own. Now that Chloe isn't helping, I'll help her. But you are going to do the oven.
I can do the oven. How hard can it be?
So Sophie and Poppy collected all the ingredients they needed for the biscuits.
Hi, Chloe.
As soon as Sophie and Poppy were back, the real biscuit making began.
Oh, Marmalade.
While Millie's mum watched Jack carefully put the biscuits in the oven, Chloe was working hard too, making her chocolates.
2 cups of cocoa. A cup of peanuts.
Even though she had no help, Chloe didn't seem to be having any problems at all. Not like over at Millie's house.
Oh, no!
Be careful, they'll be hot.
They're burned. The oven was on too high.
Can't use those. They're wasted.
Oh, no.
Sorry. Maybe Poppy should have done the oven.
Don't worry, Jack. Yeah, we'll just make some more. Yeah.
But my some say that we haven't got enough money for any more ingredients.
But we won't need any more ingredients, as long as we don't burn any more biscuits. I'll help you with the oven. Then we'll both be good at it. But we'll need to sell every biscuit we make. George!
Now, George was a very good salesman. He persuaded the cafe owner to sell some biscuits. And the bookshop owner to sell some biscuits. And even the pet shop owner agreed to sell biscuits to his customers. But could the class make biscuits without burning them?
Here comes the next batch.
Are they all right? Let me see. Perfect!
Good one, Jack. Poppy helped.
Let's make another batch while these get finished. Meg, get ready!
Now, Meg was meticulous, always good with details, so she spread the icing. Then Tom had an eye for the middle. He placed the jelly beans just right. And Humphrey, well, Humphrey took care of quality control. Finally, Elizabeth, who had the neatest writing, did all the packaging and labelling.
Oh no! George has just found out. Somebody else wants to buy the jungle gym.
If the toy shop man doesn't get our biscuit money by the end of the week, he's going to sell the jungle gym to someone else.
Oh, let's give up. We can eat all the biscuits.
No, we just have to work harder.
Let's finish making the rest of the biscuits. Puppy and Sophie, you have to start selling what we already have.
Hello, Mr. Limpy.
Hello, Poppy. Sophie, what can I do for you?
Would you like to buy some biscuits? We're trying to get enough money to buy a jungle gym for our school.
Oh, I just bought some chocolates from Chloe. She said she was doing the same thing.
Oh.
Despite little setbacks,
Thank you, Farmer Haggerty.
everyone worked hard to sell all the biscuits in time for the end of the week.
There you are.
Thank you, Aunt Maud.
Not as good as I make. I'll have to eat them all, see if they get any better.
Thank you, Mr. Ferryman. Nice.
Come away, Alf, Harry. We've still got a few places to visit if you're going to sell all those biscuits.
Love these biscuits.
Will you be getting any more of these biscuits?
Biscuits.
The end of the week came quickly. Everyone waited at the toy shop for Harry to arrive with all the money they'd raised to buy the jungle gym, hoping they'd raised enough.
There he is! Come on, Harry!
Well, I can see you've all worked very hard, but I'm sorry to say that there isn't enough money here to buy the jungle gym.
But we sold all the biscuits we made.
Now, don't be disappointed. You should all be very proud of yourselves, working together so hard, even if there isn't enough money for the jungle gym.
Well, I've got some more money. I made this money all by myself, without help from anyone. Well done, Chloe.
Sorry, but this still isn't enough.
But I couldn't get around to sell all my chocolates.
Maybe you should have worked in with the others.
It's your fault we can't have the jungle gym.
Humphrey,
Sorry. At least you tried.
We all tried. Very hard.
you wouldn't be interested in what's left of Chloe's chocolate as the rest of the payment, would you?
Sorry, don't like chocolate. Besides, there isn't nearly enough. But if you made another batch of those tasty biscuits...
We don't have any money left to get more ingredients.
Wait! Could we have a little more time, please?
You can have till the end of the day, but then I'll have to sell the jungle gym to another customer.
That's not very much time. We can do it, but we need Chloe's help too. My help? Will you help us get the jungle gym? Okay.
Millie's plan was simple. Alf and Harry and George and Miss Blythe raced around town selling the rest of Chloe's chocolates. Working as a team, they soon sold them all and earned just enough money for Sophie and Chloe to buy ingredients for one more batch of biscuits, which Millie and Molly mixed. Jack and Poppy baked. Meg and Tom decorated. And of course, Humphrey tasted. And finally, Elizabeth packaged.
Well, now, those look like lovely biscuits. And there's still another hour to spare. Looks like you've bought yourselves a jungle gym. Miss Blythe, our customer
customers want to know, when's the next delivery of those tasty biscuits?
I'm afraid you'll have to make your own from now on. This is a school, not a biscuit factory.
But we don't have the recipe.
Well, you'll have to ask Aunt Maud.
Aunt Maud?
What's wrong?
Well, it's just that... Well, she can be a bit, snippy.
Well, perhaps if you all asked her together. Meanwhile, I've got my class to be looking after.
Miss Blythe decided she deserved the very last biscuit. While everyone else enjoyed the jungle gym they had all worked so hard to get. Millie and Molly were camping with Millie's family on Farmer Hegarty's farm. Today they were heading off on a great adventure.
You look great, Molly.
They hadn't decided which kind of adventure, but they were dressed for anything.
Oh, very, stylish.
No, Dad. We're going on an adventure.
OK, but don't stray too far from camp.
Mum, we'll be okay. We know our way around here. Farmer Hegarty's farm isn't dangerous. Not at all.
I don't know. There's the tickle bears to watch out for.
Tickle bears? What are they? It's okay, Molly. Dad's only teasing. Tickle bears aren't real.
Oh? Not real? How do you know that?
Well, I've never seen one.
You haven't seen a polar bear either. But you know they're real.
Oh. Yeah, but tickle bears sound too silly. And even if they are real, something that tickles you can't be very scary. You mean they're a bit like teddy bears? Probably. Let's go, Molly. I've got an idea for our adventure. Let's go on a tickle bear hunt. But what if we find one? Then we'll take a photo of it and be famous. Yeah.
Millie and Molly decided the best way to find a tickle bear was to set a trap. Not the kind that would hurt a tickle bear, just stop it for long enough to get a photo.
There. Now, if anything trips over this fishing line, the net will fall on top of it. All we need is some bait to bring the tickle bears out of the woods. Here, the cake we made last week. I suppose tickle bears don't mind stale cake. They'll love it.
Race it to the end of the track.
Jack, Tom, watch out for the trap.
Whoa! Trap? What for?
Tickle bears. We're going to get a photo of one.
There's no such thing as tickle bears.
There might be. Yeah. And just because you've never seen one doesn't mean they aren't real.
That's so dumb. camping on the farm too.
Yeah. Come on, Tom. Let's go and play soccer. We don't want the tickle bears to get us.
What do they know? Anyway, here's a good hiding spot. We just have to wait. So, what do you think they look like? The tickle bears? I don't know. Like very little bears with long fingers for tickling. No, please. But really, why haven't we ever seen one before? They must be good at hiding. Yes, they are. And tickling. Huh? Shh. What was that? Over here, Molly. Wow, big footprint. Looks like some kind of animal's been passed. Yeah, but what kind? This footprint is really weird. I mean, look at the long toes. It could be a tickle bear print. I'll take a picture of it. I didn't think tickle bears would have feet this big. Aren't they like teddy bears? You know, cute, cuddly, and little? Me either. But don't worry, they're probably just cute, cuddly, big teddy bears. Look! A whole trail of them! Let's follow it. We might find a tickle bear. Oh boy, I just hope it's not too big.
While Millie was becoming more and more excited by the chance of spotting a real live tickle bear,
Look at these hairs, Molly.
Molly was becoming rather nervous about it.
Tickle bear hairs? Yep, I'd say so. It must have brushed past this bush and left them behind. Oh, they're kinda rough and prickly. I thought tickle bears would have, you know, soft, cuddly teddy bear fur. Me too. But don't worry, they're probably just from his tail. Let's go. Oh boy, huge and with a rough, prickly tail.
The further they went, the less Molly felt like meeting this tickle bear.
Look at that. Don't tell me. Tickle bear droppings. Time for another picture. No way. Yuck. Billy, this isn't fun anymore. These tickle bears don't seem very nice and... Oh, giant footprint. Millie, look, Millie. The daddy tickle bear's been here. Millie? Millie? Where are you? Oh no! The tickle bears have got Millie! 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 Please don't be caught by the tickle bears! Millie! 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 What's wrong? Where did you go? I thought you'd been eaten by the tickle bear. Sorry, I heard a funny sound and followed it behind this bush. But when I got here, it had stopped. Oh boy, was it a tickle bear? No, this sounded like giggling. Strange. I want to go back to camp. This is getting too scary. But then we won't get a tickle bear photo. It's okay, Molly. I'll stay right beside you from now on. I promise. But you didn't see the huge tickle bear print. It's just over there. Huge? It's a tickle bear. And it's really huge. Let's go back to camp. Okay. I left my camera behind the bush. Huh? Molly! What is it? Is that the print you saw? No way! It was much bigger than that. I know exactly what these are. Soccer boot prints. Jack and Tom were playing soccer. Maybe the tickle bears got them. No. These footprints are right where I heard the giggling. Well, maybe the tickle bear was tickling them. Look, there's more of them, but no tickle bear prints. That's funny. What were Jack and Tom doing right here?
That was fun. Now Millie and Molly really believe there's tickle bears out there.
Yeah, really huge ones.
Let's make that noise again.
We were right. Jack and Tom were the tickle bears all along. Now to scare them right back. Ready? Ready, set, go!
What was that?
Dunno, probably the wind.
Ready, set, go!
That's not the wind. There's something out there.
Let's go and see. Nothing there.
Jack, you don't think it's a tickle bear, do you?
Of course not. But we'd better go back to camp just in case.
Tickle bears! Fancy being scared of tickle bears.
You were too.
We all were. But how did you make the footprints?
Like this.
Cool. But what about the fur?
That was the best of all.
We found an old broom and took out some of the bristles.
Huh?
Shh, what's that?
Please don't say a tickle bear.
Stop it with the tickle bear nonsense. It's not.
Oh! But what is it? Whatever it is, it sounds scary. Let's go back to camp.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's coming from over near the trap. I'm going to look. Anyone else coming?
It's huge.
Wish me luck. Dad?
Millie!
Strangest things happen to me.
You're not a tickle bear.
Can you please help me out of this mess?
Sure.
What a tangle.
There you go. What are you doing here, Dad?
I was collecting firewood, then I noticed this cake on the ground all wrapped up, so I picked it up.
Hey, the tickle bear trap worked, Millie.
Tickle bear trap? Well, I suppose it serves me right for telling stories.
Aha! So tickle bears aren't real then?
Well, I've never seen one.
All I can say is, thank goodness for that. Look, I got a pretty good photo anyway.
As it turned out, Millie did take a great photo that day. And while it mightn't make her and Molly into famous adventurers, it was certain to make them laugh for a long, long time.